morning student. This video for class 10 students. Here we are going to start the next chapter, that is chapter number 7, ratio and proportion. But before starting this chapter, I want to clarify the definition of ratio. You know, comparison of similar quantities is called ratio. Comparison of similar quantity means you cannot compare money with quantity. Means if you want to give the comparison has to be among the or between the similar quantities. Means suppose A's income is rupees 5,000, so here B's income is 10,000. So I am comparing these two quantities which are similar, because this is also rupees, this is also rupees, so has to be similar. So see how we can compare it. First of all, we have to write 5,000 to 10,000. 2 means upon. So 5,000 upon 10,000, 3 zeros cancelled out. So 5 upon 10, after that cancelling out, you are getting 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 can be written as 1 is to 2. Similarly, 1 is to 2 can be written as 1 upon 2. So this relation you should know. This colon sign means upon. Okay. So this is the ratio, definition of ratio. Ratio of similar quantity has to be there. Means you cannot compare ratio of different quantities. Different quantity means you cannot compare distance with money, maybe rupees with other quantities. So has to be the ratio should between or among similar quantities. Now if you are comparing three quantities, so you should write A is to B is to C, means you are comparing like this. So in comparison, one more thing you should know, the common portion has to be cancelled out. Suppose we are going to compare 2000 with 3000 with 4000. Suppose we are going to compare these three quantity. So the common portion has to be cancelled out here. This 30, 30, 30 is cancelled here. So you can write is 2 is to 3 is to 4. If anything more common, we have to cancel it out. Okay. So this is the way to start the ratio. Now student, our next topic is composition of ratio. Compounded ratio is the first topic inside this. Compounded ratio. What is the meaning of compounded ratio? You see, we have the first ratio A is to B, the second ratio is C is to D, and the third ratio is E is to F. We have three ratios and we are interested to find the compounded ratio. So the compounded ratio is basically ratio 1 multiplied with the ratio 2 multiply with the ratio 3. Means all three ratios will multiply together. So if anything is common, we can cancel it out. Otherwise, you should write ACE, means multiply of numerator upon multiply of denominator. And so compounded ratio is one more ratio is here. Look at one example. We have two ratios, 2 is to 3 and 9 is to 4, and we are interested about compounded ratio. So compounded ratio equal to 2 upon 3 into 9 upon 4. After cancelling out this 4 by 2 and this 9 by 3, we are getting 3 is to 4. So the compounded ratio of these two ratio is 3 is to 4. Now students, see the another topic. This is duplicate ratio. If A is to B is any ratio, then its duplicate ratio is denoted by A square is to B square. Okay. For example, duplicate ratio of 2 is to 3 is 2 square is to 3 square. 2 square means 4, 3 square means 9. So 4 is to 9 is the duplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. Now subduplicate ratio of A is to B is under root A is to under root B. So example is subduplicate ratio 4 is to 9 is under root 4 is to under root 9. So the after simplification, root 4 is 2 and root 9 is 3. So this is the answer. So note down this part. Now we have another topic, triplicate ratio. If A is to B is any ratio, then its triplicate ratio is A cube is to B cube. Similarly, this triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3 is 2 cube is to 3 cube, that is 8 is to 27. So here we have seen triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3 is 2 cube is to 3 cube, that is 8 is to 27. Now sub triplicate ratio of A is to B is cube root of A is to cube root of b. Example, subtriplicate of 8 is to 27 is cube root of 8 is to cube root of 27, that is 2 is to 3. So note down this part. Now last topic is reciprocal ratio. If a is to b is any ratio, then its reciprocal is given by b is to a. Means we have to write the denominator, this a is to b, we have to write in b is to a. Means in numerator we are writing b, in denominator we are writing a. Okay. So reciprocal of 2 is to 3 is 3 is to 2. Reciprocal of 1 upon 2 is to 1 upon 3 is 1 upon 3 is to 1 upon 2. Okay. So what we call it, this a is to b. A is to b means this a is called antecedent, and this b is called consequent. So antecedent is to consequent. The this numerator part is called antecedent and denominator part is called consequent. So that knowledge also you should have. In any question they can ask the question in terms of antecedent question, this one. So student, what you will do today, you have to solve the first exercise of this chapter. Okay, thank you very much.